All right. Hopefully everyone is back, got something from the fridge or from the local supermarket or whatever, the kitchen. Um, yeah, we got a really cool session coming up. His name is Pierre Ravan, also known as Kambiz. He's, like I said before, the world's first spiritual DJ, playing the spiritual house music combining the house scene and the party scene, the dance scene with the spiritual scene. And for good reason. He's also a Heartfulness Meditation trainer as well, and a certified yoga teacher. And from what I've heard, he even conducts like a little meditation session often before he will DJ. Besides that perspective, he's also been a lot in the fashion industry, DJing on the catwalk and a lot of different fashion events for huge brands. Let me mention some: Paco Rabanne, Dolce & Gabbana, Roberto Cavalli, Jean Paul Gaultier, and Elle magazine, even more than that. And presenting him and interviewing and talking with this guy, we have Alberto, who's an IT entrepreneur and CEO at Checkielas.com. And he's working in user experience, trying to improve user experience of digital applications. He's a computer scientist and MBA, and also strengthening his journey through meditation, combining these things. So yeah, I'm really excited to present to you Pierre Ravan and Alberto to take it away, if they're ready.
Hi everyone.
Everybody, can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear.
How are you, brother? We are missing you here. We are here with your brother Robert.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
actually in the team. They wanted to give all the youth a good gift. They say, why don't we do in the beautiful atmosphere? That's why we have the youth of Robert and Rudy also listening to all the program. And they're so happy to see you so active and nice. They just send their regards to you.
Thank you so much. It's good to see you, Kambiz. You're looking great.
Thank you. We are shining.
Yeah. I had no idea that you were in Kana. You're there in the Kana ashram in Hyderabad.
You know, some people say, unfortunately, they are lucky. I said, fortunately, we're lucky here.
Yeah. That's wonderful.
Good to see. Good to see everybody. I hope you had your lunch in 2 minutes. That was a fast lunch. But try to not get too stressed when you eat and listening to this speech, because you know maybe some acidity will come out to hear what I'm going to say. I'm just joking. Enjoy your lunch and bon appetit.
Thank you. Please.
Hi everyone. Pierre, thank you for joining us. It's a real pleasure to see you again. I'm sure like everyone, we are gonna enjoy this 40 minutes ahead. So pleasure to see you again. So the first question like I would like to ask you is something like probably many of us we have in our mind for a long time. So what is happiness for you, Pierre? What is happiness for you?
Look, there is two ways of looking at it. What are you really looking in your life to achieve? For me personally, happiness is not what I want, is what is the beauty of the heart speaking to me. I can be happy now here, I can be happy tomorrow in Dubai. Means my happiness, as far as myself is concerned, is not defined by something. Said tomorrow I get a bigger concert, or tomorrow I get a Porsche, or tomorrow whatever that is related to our mundane thing. For me, happiness is where my heart is happy. And that can change. And to come to the changeless space that your heart is ultimately happy is When you united with your higher self, you won. There is no difference between you and you. I'm sure a lot of your youth listened to the beautiful speech of our beloved friend this morning. I hope you know who is our beloved friend. I'll call him the best friend. He told you, when you became one with yourself, which in some point you can define it as your teacher or with your higher self, for me, that is the happiness.
Beautiful. So it's all your compilation albums convey the true, and they have in common the true message of love and unity through your music. And you many times mention like meditate, to listen to music after the meditation, after we are in a stillness stage. On one of your songs, which is Seek That Life, just the lyric is very powerful, and let me just rephrase one line, which is, when I'm in silence, I fall in that place where everything is music. So can you explain a little bit what you mean about listen music when we are in a stillness stage?
For sure. But starting from your last part about that poetry, that what is part of this song, it's a Rumi poetry. It's beautiful. But his understanding about music is different. Music is the ultimate silence. It's a music where the soul dances. But go back to what you were asking me about what I do with my music is. A lot of people asking me, oh, do you play music during meditation? Because, you know, this is attractive, right? A lot of people like it. They put this chill out music or water music or dropping music, you know, you can find on YouTube. But that's not exactly what is correct in my understanding, because you need to first connect. And for that, you don't need any external object. You don't need music, you don't need candle, you don't need focusing on anything. But when, now imagine you're in silence, you connected to your heart, and then you have already established that inner connection, and then the music starts. Means you are already in the space in a total different level of consciousness. And the music, when it comes, which also is important, what music, can take you totally like a trampoline. From here you can go there. Means you're already in that space. What I like to do is bring people into that space of stillness, unity, higher level of consciousness. And there, when you play the music, then you can feel how much your heart is dancing, not your body. And that's why I wanted to bring that attention to the youth, that we can combine music with meditation, but not at the same time. That is exactly my point.
One tip, Pierre, please, one tip to really accept ourselves as we are, acceptance.
You want to know about what is acceptance, if I understood correctly?
If you can share one tip with all of us to how to really accept as we are, ourselves as we are, please.
Oh, I understand. You mean a tip about acceptance, like I understood. We can't accept things if first we don't accept ourselves. Imagine, I give you an idea. Imagine you say to somebody, I love you. And that person knows that you really don't love yourself. You will say, wait a minute. Do you love yourself? How can you love me if you don't love yourself first? I want to take you to that. We have to start from ourselves. It's like a charity. Charity comes from you first. First, let's experiment. Do we accept the way we are? Forget about loving ourselves. First, do I accept the way I am? And if you said, yes, I am willing to accept the way I am. Question number 2, how will you accept the way you are? Somebody will ask me, then tell me how. You need to dive within to know yourself. You see, meditation is not only for people to realize you want to reach God or the higher plane. Meditation, first step is to know yourself. Till you don't know yourself, Till you don't connect yourself, you cannot go higher. And to be able to accept yourself, you have to know yourself. To know yourself, you meditate. First step, you know yourself. You know how where you are. You don't judge yourself. You said, you know what, Pierre Ravan, this is something I don't like about you. I'm talking to myself. You should let go more. You're very angry sometimes. Let go more. When you identify that part, you're already 50%. What is the next step? You rectify it. Again, how you rectify it? This is maybe the next step. We have all the tools. And when you do all that, you accepted the way you are. You said, Alberto, this is why I want to become a better person. I'm imperfect, right? I'm looking for perfection. Then, because I accepted myself, I can move on up. Then, to answer your question, to accept ourselves, we have to know yourself. That's the first baby step. Are we there?
Know yourself.
If not, let's start.
And the first step can be done through heartfulness meditation. What is the first step to go ahead through heartfulness meditation?
See, you're emphasizing about heartfulness meditation. I want everybody to know one thing. Before understanding what heartfulness is all about, before starting heartfulness meditation, it's important to know what heartfulness is. And this is maybe worth mentioning. How many of us really understood the beauty of heartfulness? What is heartfulness? You know, yesterday I was talking to one of the association, they were talking about, asking me this question. But what is the difference between heartfulness meditation and that meditation? I don't want to name or other way of meditation with all we know. I told them heartfulness meditation is not meditation per se. Heartfulness meditation is a lifestyle. Because if you say heartfulness meditation is like going 1 hour in the gym. I go 1 hour in the gym. Even if I am a very, very professional sport person, in that 1 hour, I'm fully in the gym. But after the gym, when I come home, I'm not thinking about how much weight did I put. Do I? No. I'm going and I'm waiting to the day after to come. Heartfulness is way of life. Heartfulness is something that through that, whatever meditation you do 15 minutes, half an hour, 1 hour, the lucky who can do 1 hour, is how I can extend that into my life. I'm a youngster, I want to study. Boom, my meditation is finished. I turn on my phone. I have my WhatsApp. Why not? I have my breakfast, whatever you like. But I keep that connection what I got. Every time I want to go away, I reconnect. I want to study, I reconnect. This is beautiful. Heartfulness is a journey. And this is what I want people to know. Now go back. When we really identify what heartfulness has for me, then by all means, heartfulness can teach us to know ourselves. Because the first thing we do, we meditate, right? But what do we do when we meditate? What is exactly happening? How many of us know when we close our eyes and we put that subtle suggestion that the divine light, which already exists in our heart, is there, pulling our attraction within? What is happening? What is happening? We are enabled, the system is enabled. This divine energy, we call it the pranahuti, we call it the tavajjo, we call it the energy transmission with instantly into our heart. Help us to go deeper and deeper. You know, I'll give you an example. My daughter, who I miss her dearly, she's in Barcelona now. She had a very nice question. She's now 17. She's starting meditating already last year, willingly, not because I meditate. And she was very frustrated. She told me, where is that heart? I cannot feel my heart. Where is it? I closed my eyes, where's my heart? And I was laughing because she was so cute when she told me that. Because it's not where is the heart? We don't even have to identify. We put the suggestion. For all of you who have this issue to identify the heart, take the heartbeat. But even not that, just imagine the middle of your chest, that presence is there. And when you do that, then definitely, slowly and slowly, when you do it regularly and regularly, you don't even need to think about your heart. You know why? Because ultimately you will become the heart. Your whole system is the heart. I don't know, Alberto, if I could answer to your question or not.
You went straight to the point of this conversation, which is a positive beat. So we have that positive beat there. Yeah, thank you so much. Like actually, this lockdown as well. Many of us, we were protected. We found the refuge or the help in meditation. So this 3 months in the pandemic, like we are, all of us, we are experiences. We have been protected by meditation, like just self-awareness, and that's beautiful. That's powerful. Heartfulness provide this beautiful tool that all of us we have just all the time, every single second of our day. So, and this I would like just also to put attention in this right moment about the speed, how we all of us we are experiencing this pandemic. With a global sense of suffering, but the other hand, it has raised a sense of awareness of materialism, as well as overspending, excessiveness of our culture. So we have been aware of this time about many things. I would like to hear, Pierre, and to share your perspective about what you believe the society has learned during this period of pandemia, COVID-19, please.
I really like your positive suggestion that has learned. Did they learn? That's my first question. Did we learn? Has learned is already a very good stage. Let's assume that we have learned. I want to bring an attention to all the youth who are listening to this. There's nothing wrong that you feel depressed. I feel depressed the most of the time. Trust me. There's nothing wrong to be down. Don't judge yourself. You're a human being after all. But let's do something about it. You have 3 things that might have appeared for you during this pandemic. Personal life, family life, and business life. Some of you might have work, some of you not. But there is one thing that which is very important. Accepting and adapting. Can we change the situation? No. I initially was so frustrated because I got this big deal. I was supposed to play for the opening of the Football World Cup in Roma, 20,000. I said, wow, this is the gig of my career after 30 years DJing Benga, as Alberto will say. Let's do that. I lost the gig. So many other work. I was very frustrated because I said, all this hard work. But tell me something. Did I change anything? No. But when you accept and you adapt, what will happen? There is this new venture which opening up. Because when you're in denial, nothing can open. It's like, you know, when a door is closed, you know that. When we say, when his door is closed, there is always another door opening up. But imagine if you're standing next to that closed door and you bang to your head, but the door is closed. And the divine tell you, can you change a little bit your angle to the right? There is an open door there. It means our duty to be vigilant and just to perceive what is good for us and see that angle. For that, I personally feel it was difficult for me. Imagine, you know, you're with the family. You're not even used to be with the family. I'm very transparent with all of you. You have a family, you have 3 kids, school all closed, you have energetic kids running around, and you say, guys, wait a minute, what happened? Where am I stuck? You see, that's the beauty. Also, it's a test. How was my relationship? Maybe it was not good enough. Maybe I was running away from things. That's why it's a general test for our own thing to 3 things. Accept, adapt, and identify the areas that we lacked, be it our relationship, be it our health, taking care of ourselves, and rectify them. Look, A lot of people used to socialize. A lot of you guys, I'm sure you like to go out. If even you don't want to say it, but in your heart you like to go out. Some of you like to party, like to go to a pub, like to socialize with your friends. There is nothing wrong with that. But listen to me. All of that we have no attachment to it. Tomorrow, you have to also learn to be with yourself. And how you learn to be yourself, just to identify all the potentials which exist in you, to say, wow, there is something that it was in me, but I never revealed it out. And that is the time. But having said that, I'm going to say a message to the youth. Maybe that will be your last question. I will say it now. If even tomorrow we will find a vaccine for COVID-19, imagine the vaccine is there. Everybody, hooray, we go clubbing. Oh, hooray, we will do that. I have a vaccine. Trust me, you will have to find a stronger vaccine for your attitude towards your life, because this is the lesson that we have to learn. Change and correct attitude toward our life. Was it long, Alberto?
It was beautiful. Exactly, right, beautiful. Thank you, Pierre. So I have heard you once that you mentioned, like, very clear, like meditation is not to solve a problem, it's to face the reality, and that has a real impact. That lifestyle, heartfulness is a lifestyle, probably to change the habits or to find this lifestyle. How can we start getting the habit of this lifestyle, the heartfulness? How can we start?
First, you have to start like that. I hope I will not offend people. Ask yourself, are you a sheep or are you a lion? Are you a sheep or you are a lion? I'm joking. You see, spirituality is for lions. That's what I'm saying. Why I mean lion? Lion-hearted. What I mean by that is spirituality not only will not solve your problem, sometimes will bring it to you even more harshly. But don't be afraid, because when it comes also with harshly, it comes with the protection as well. You might feel a pain, but that pain will perish because you have faith. Faith in what? Not faith for somebody sitting there calling a master. He will come and take all your emotional burden. Sorry, he's not the garbage cleaner. He will give the strength to you because he's in you. He's you. And toward your inner strength, you can move on. It's like a vaccine. You say, that was painful. But you carry on. Just be sure that you will succeed. Take it, grow. Take it, grow. You know, our grandmaster was Babuji Saab, which a lot of you know him. If not, kindly go and research about his simple life. He said, you know, this is the mere stupidity to think that we are born in this world just for this goal. I am born here, a problem solved, I solve a problem. Then there is another problem come and I solve that problem. It's a never-ending story. Do you really think twice, we came to this world just to solve problems? No, those are part of life. We accept them and we move on. And we enjoy life.
In what areas of your life you found the easiest in what areas of your life it was the easiest to demonstrate self-control, and what areas was the most difficult to demonstrate yourself that self-control?
Look, many times, the problem of us that we fail most of the time is two things I saw in myself. One is desire, the other one is ego. And imagine in my field of the work, I was facing both. Why? Because you're a DJ. You play in places like you go to Ibiza, you go to India, you go to Mykonos. You have a lot of fun. You have access to a lot of things. Now, what you do about them. 2, the ego. You became a very famous person, famous DJ, famous artist, famous businessman. What happened to your ego? Oh, I'm the best. Pierre Ravan, the first fashion DJ in the world, spiritual house DJ. Everybody praising you. What will happen to me? What will happen to me? This is the trap. For that, I really, a lot of time, I wouldn't say struggle. I really fought to come out of this chain. And I can tell you today, I was successful, but even today, sitting in front of you, I realize sometimes it's grabbed me, pulled me in. What is the solution? Who knows what is the solution? There is only one solution. To always be aware, to always be conscious. Be aware what you say. Be aware of your surroundings. And be aware what is pulling you down. And just take it and move on. This morning, I don't know how many of you, because Europe was very early morning, but it's pre-recorded. Our beloved Deuce, our beloved friend, our beloved Morshed said something very powerful. Actually, before this recording, I was talking to our dear media team about it. You don't try it, but I'm just mentioning. He said, indulge in the desire, but then overcome it, and then be proud. You say, I did it. Don't do that till you're not ready, but that's the good stuff.
Who was the most influential people in your life history, and what role did they play?
Look, to be honest, I had many. From kids that I learned from many. But to be honest, for me, this is my personal experience. This doesn't have to be for anybody else. For me, that was always my Morshed. If you guys don't know what Morshed is my guide. Why? Because I was aware and I knew that everything which is falling into place in my life, be it joy, be it suffering, be it whatever it is, it was his work. And even today, sitting here and being able to talking to you, that is the beauty of this work. For me, many people inspired me in the material level, in the business level, in the artistic level, in the humanity level. Even this morning, I have to tell you something. I had a conversation with my wife. We had the sitting on the breakfast, which is something very, very rare, because we have 3 beautiful, energetic people who will not even let us talk, especially the mother. She came and she told me something, which I said, wow. I was impressed by what she mentioned. And I realized, you know what? Today I said to my wife, I learned a lot from you. Even this, you have to come to the level to acknowledge things that you learn. And I feel that definitely there are many people who might inspire you in your life. Just listen more and see what inspiration you can get out of.
I wanted to tell you as well, Pierre, like I'm humbled to be sharing this time with you. So it's a learning time for me as well. So thank you for many more. I would like to ask you, what is your the spiritual question that was the hardest for you to answer, if you have any?
The spiritual question. What do you mean by spiritual question?
Any spiritual aspect that was that's you need a long time to find the right answer.
Okay. I still have the same question as an answer. You know what it is? I don't know where spiritually I am at. You know, a lot of people will say, where am I? For example, you know, in Sahaj Marg, in Heartfulness, everybody talk about points. Am I in point 1? Am I in point 13? Am I in point 9? Where am I? That is very difficult for me, but I don't care. To be honest, I don't even want to know. What will change my life? It is a very difficult question to answer. Sometimes I realize, did I progress in my life spiritually? Where am I? Oh my God, sometimes I have a fear. Maybe I am here. Did I fall? Oh, I hope not. You know, like a falling angel. You know the story, the angel will fall. But at the end of the day, I have no fear. I want to tell you one sentence which always Babuji said in whisper. Pure at heart, they shall see the light. That is the only thing that I will feel that we all need to do. Purify that beautiful house, and the rest, just let it go to somebody who we entrusted that heart, and he will take care. And don't worry about it. That's all I can say.
Thank you. The source of your, personally, what is the source of your Angeline courage and strength? It's the source where you are struggling, or you feel like it's like a struggle in this period of your time, you find this energy, this strength, and just go over that.
It's a very good question. There is only one thing. I experienced it, and I pray for all of you to experience as well. The only force is LOVE. That is the only force that I am where I am today. You know why? Because if love was not there, if passion was not there, I wouldn't even be in heartfulness. Only love and passion can make us jump, intensify whatever we do, and excel and exceed. That's the only force. I pray for all of you to create that, at least prepare it, at least pretend it, and that will come. That is the most beautiful thing that a human being can one day reach, love.
What is your next project?
My next project is a secret. No, I'm working on some, I just finished a track, but the name of the track is Keep the Faith. I want to apologize to all of the viewers, the whole youth team, which they really work 24 hours to make everything possible, but because of the legal issue and everything, we wanted to play some of my track, the videos, just for you to know what I do. Actually, I have a track, the name is Keep the Faith. We will not play it now, we don't have time. But when it will be released, I send it to you. But my next project now is to make events, which again will gather people together with social distancing that bring a little bit of joy with music and meditation. And to be honest with you, to more closely with our media team in Kanha, because I feel this is one of the most beautiful people who work in this field. And I hope they will accept me, that we can all of us do something and take the flag of heartfulness to another level, because we have all the potentials. And with the help of all of you who support all the beautiful videos that you can see every single day coming, I want you to know it's 24 hours of our teamwork that you can see such a result. And this is my next project.
Before going to the last question from my side, let me ask one thing from the audience. We hear, the question is like, we hear that we should focus on the journey and not on the destination, on the objective, on the goal. But what do you have to say to that?
I'm sorry, can you repeat your question? Yeah. I was looking at the question myself, because I want people, I will request everybody to ask questions. I want to be that interactive. Ask any question you have. I can look at it, but also Alberto, see after this last question that Alberto will ask, I think we are good in time. We didn't surpass the 40 minutes. I think let's make it a little bit more interactive, because that is the time that we can go through it. Can Alberto kindly repeat your question?
Yes. We hear that we should focus on the journey and not the destination, not the goal, the objective. What do you have to say to that? That's the question.
I think there's maybe misunderstood it as well. That was said in a different context. The goal has to be always on the sight. Means the goal has to be always there. You're not focusing on the goal, but the goal has to be set. It's not that the goal is not set, but you follow in the journey. Why the journey? Because you live in the present time. The past, you forget it. The past, you clean. You have the tools to clean. But the journey is what you're in it. You're not focusing on the goal, but the goal has to be set. Because this is ultimately what you want to reach at it. But if you're too much into the goal, you're losing the present time. That is the understanding. I hope you understood.
We have another question. Sometimes you try to bring about change in your life, but it takes very, very long. That's change. How to hold on to hope in such phases?
It's very simple. Nothing in life is easy. Use your willpower. I want to share something with the audience about willpower. Maybe that can be a good tool to help you for the willpower. You know, sometimes somebody who drinks, it's very important, somebody who drinks an alcohol, okay? And you decide to stop. Imagine you're like whiskey. What do? You take the glass and you say to yourself, you know what? I want to stop drinking, or I want to stop smoking. But you know what? This is my last cigarette, or this is my last drink. If you drink it, that's it. Your willpower totally became weaker and weaker. But now the reverse thing. If you said, I have it here, I love that, but I'm going to stop. Stop now. And you stop, your willpower became stronger. Means you are using your willpower more to not use your willpower. Do you understand? I repeat. The amount of energy that you're using to not use your willpower, if you use it to use your willpower, you achieve everything, even God. For that, change has to come from your heart. Have perseverance, have faith, and change. It's very simple. One day happen like that. Don't give up.
Thank you.
Next question.
Let me ask my last question. We are selecting one question more from the audience. Let me, Pierre, if you don't mind, please share a message for us. You already replied to that question before, but I would like to highlight this aspect.
Sure.
For today, one message for us, for the youth.
Sure. I tell you very straightforward. Don't waste your time. Listen to me very carefully. When I say don't waste your time, it doesn't mean that you don't have to socialize. It's not that you don't have to go out. It doesn't mean you don't have to dance. It doesn't mean you don't have to have fun. Respect your heart. Respect your precious spirit that you have. Don't waste it. The level of the energy that you have in you is very limited. When I was in your age, I thought the energy will build and build. That is not correct. It's limited energy given to you. As much you use, it will get over. Waste your energy wisely. And if today I had an opportunity, I would have get married very early. I'm shocking you to say that, even as a DJ. If today I had a chance, I would definitely start a family life much, much, much earlier. And to be honest with you, there is not such a thing as an ideal relationship. Please come out of that long list of how she or he has to look like, or what kind of music he has to. All of my list was there. That's why I got married when I was 41. And today I tell you, I'm happily married in Sahajma. With that, it was not a love marriage. And it takes time and work. Get married earlier. Keep your energy within and have fun. And be joyful. Have fun. Spirituality is joy. And joy attracts grace. Never forget that. Thank you. Alberto, that was the last question?
Thank you. Thank you so much, Pierre, to share your love and your music with all of us. So it has been a real pleasure to share this time with you. And I hope like we share very soon the time, either digitally or in the same space, physically. So I hope to see you very soon. Pierre, thank you so much.
All the best to all of you. And thank you for all of you who organized this. And I pray that we get together soon. Thank you for everybody. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Kambiz. Thank you, Alberto. Some good answers, some good truths, some insights.